Can't believe summer is literally like 6 weeks away, but before we get there, we have to get through school. At the moment, I am reading the book Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, and I have a lot to say about it, so stay tuned for this vlog and keep on watching. First things first, Whole Foods.
Organic.
For those new to my channel, BB stands for the Bader Bunch. Whereas many dystopias involve a government controlling or repressing the sex practices of its citizens, the culture of Brave New World encourages orgies and other promiscuous behavior as a way of resolving sexual tension and jealousy. It's also a great way to distract the citizens from questioning authority about a world run by technology and also including the overbearing government. Brave New World warns foremost societies of these dangers involving scientific progress regarding technology and more. Hi, so we're in Target.
Love that.
We're just need to pick up a few things. Got 'em. Ooh, no, wait. Yes.
So, like, why buy 12 different other items?
When you could just get the box. It's
Duh.
like it was made for us. Wow, so many TVs. Sort of reminds me when critiquer Derek D. Miller argues that Huxley's Brave New World is a prediction of what the future will turn into from the present based on the technology latched into our society. He claims that the advancements in technology over the years are to blame for taking away the morals that are the most valuable to people. Miller develops this claim by providing examples of the education system in which children are put into groups by age and are then taught linearly instead of divergently. Miller explains that in Brave New World, the standardization of education reflects a case system in which the children are brought up being conditioned through hypnopaedia in order to think a certain way, in order to excel in the job that was already chosen for them. This kind of standardization among civilians limits the society because individuals who may be better or worse at different tasks are not given the chance to try working in some different field. Lastly, the author gives information that connects how children in today's society are conditioned to think that they are either smart or unintelligent, which can later be seen in Huxley's case system. Derek D. Miller's purpose is to explain that official leaders in Brave New World taught the present society that being conditioned from birth to work a specific job for the rest of their lives and in disagreeing with conforming to this lifestyle would be seen as immoral. This work is significant because Huxley confirms that people are no longer oriented to believe in God, but rather believe in the principles of consumption. University of Oxford professor Alistair Roberts, author of Brave New World 85 years later, has a lot to say, and so do I. But first, mukbang time! Alistair Roberts argues that human beings seen in Huxley's novel Brave New World have lost the importance of self-mastery, of personal morals, and freedoms. He claims that between a man and woman there is no love connection, but rather a forced arrangement between them, making them go back to each other, basically. Roberts develops this claim by concluding that two main reasons for the emerging dynamics of the age taking place in the novel as being a mass society and mass production. Roberts explains that in the post-Fordist society, personalized freedom such as the ability to choose a job, or choose your religious beliefs are taken away, for these decisions of freedom are seen as threats. The world state is an intensively planned society in which it can be directly presented through a unified vision. I think my postmate is here. Are you the Postmates guy?
Yeah.
Okay. My food?
Chicken nuggets.
Thanks.
Later, dude.
Okay. Well, that was interesting, but back to Robert's purpose. His purpose is to clarify that there should not be rules placed upon people that take away from their freedom of speech and their overall decision on what they make in their lifetimes, or what they choose to do. Lastly, the author develops this claim by providing examples of the changes between Huxley's novel and the world we are living in today. This includes the LGBT plus community and the freedom to choose our jobs based on our own personal interests. We get to choose whomever we want and whoever we want to love, along with choosing our different jobs and different interests along that field. This work is significant because Roberts explains the importance of people resisting the charisma of the technical mastery that has taken over Huxley's idealistic society in the present moment. For this risks our dehumanization if we do not overcome the predictability and uniformity principles that take away a person's individuality and freedom. Hi, yes. Could I please have a grande quad non-fat 1-pump no-whip mocha?
A grande quad, non-fat, no whip, 1 pump white mocha, is that right?
Yes.
Is that hot or iced?
Hot.
Okay.
And then could I get a venti iced skinny hazelnut macchiato with sugar-free syrup, extra shot, and no whip? I believe with Derek Miller on his criticism because a society should believe that it's at its best or highest peak when it operates on the belief that there's an educational split between high and low intelligence. I agree with Miller because as seen in today's society, students are taught to believe in only being right when they achieve a specific score on a test or get an A in their class. In regards to those who receive high grades will end up with good jobs such as a doctor or lawyer or will be viewed upon as being great, opposed to those with lower grades being seen as unintelligent and will get laborious jobs or run-down workplaces. This reasoning comes from the children being brought for and forced to learn and accept certain abilities in order to excel in their given job. Once old enough, these workers are seen as parts of a machine rather than a human being that work together in perfect motion, resulting with them being seen as machinery rather than human beings. Seen in Huxley's novel and found in today's world, one can understand how technology capacity is dominating a society. And with this domination comes a change in morals and values of human culture and life. Cheers! Okay, so to close out the vlog today, I decided that it would be fun to just make some slime and finish up talking about my personal understanding and belief regarding the critiques, because there's so much that has gone down in Huxley's Brave New World. I just now realized that the last time I made slime, things happened, so I don't know how to start.
Right.
Okay, so update.
We failed.
We
There's
added
not
too
really
much
an
of
Actually, they
a
failed.
certain ingredient, so it's not slime.
It's
but
not
what is it feeling like, Garrett?
Shaving cream.
It feels like marshmallow.
Effect.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so we're trying to reverse the effects by adding some other ingredients and helping that out.
It's
Maybe
not combining.
You have to squeeze it, Garrett!
Come on!
I don't think this is doing anything. This is just making it more trying.
Have you ever cleaned or worked in the kitchen?
Yes. Oh god.
So one of my subscribers at Rach Lafferty snapped me the other day and said that I should go with the blue slime over the red. So that is...
I have to restart my potatoes. Put way too much milk. Potatoes, I put too much cream in them.
I have to restart. Oh, we okay?
I'm fine, but there's
Class.
So while we wait for the slime to form into a literal glob of slime, I'm going to tell you about my personal view on Alistair Roberts' view on Huxley's Brave New World. I agree with Robert's view on this topic because when love and meaning of togetherness is missing in a relationship, the two people in that relationship become objects in a world where the development of technology takes away their personal freedom. I agree with Roberts in having the idea of individuality needing to take place in Huxley's society. In our economic system in today's world, we are encouraged to identify as whoever we want to and alienate ourselves from being like everyone else. It's the whole part of personal freedom. You can dress the way you want, you can act the way you want, and still be respected as a person. This creates the opportunity for people to choose their own lives based on their interests, which is not seen in Huxley's Brave New World, in which people in that society don't understand that they have the ability to break away from the social norm that they are given. The slime's getting better. Huxley's writing of a society also consists of a world of heterosexuality in the process of people living their lives they are told to live. But while in today's society, our present world, people are varying themselves from the status quo, where the understood normal is people being themselves. I agree that all people deserve the freedom to live their lives to their own free will, but I also do believe that controls and restraints need to be placed on people, for these are essential to human freedom. Without these controls or rules or regulations, the human race as a whole would live their lives vicariously through pleasure, all the while incapable of governing ourselves. Made the slime. That's all for today's vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to tune in next week when I go over Great New World. That's all for today. Love you, Bader Bunch.